Bajar seta, meaning urban dog. Bajar seta doko jhaw jhaw jao gaya. Santal to nongka bon leya. Bajar seta doko jhaw jao gaya. Jadi udia te no bon converter bon translate है इनका बजारे कुकुर बेसी भूकंती एमाने एमिति भूकी भूकी लोकों को डरे ही दांती प्रकृति पक्षर तांके पाखरे सेमती किछि बड़ न था. The Santal people we are very much acquainted with the urbanization from very ancient period. It is said that the Mahenjadaro and Harappa was also the civilization of the Santal community. This is clearly mentioned in the Austic civilization of India. These are so many civilizations where Santals were staying in Santal language. The place of urban and important place are identified as God. We have found Santali folk language and literature. It is, we all know that the yearly image of the literature is the folk literature. So it is also in the case of Santal literature, the literature is very rich in folk literature. The Santal literature, particularly folk in literature, is rich in folk literature.
Welcome back to Santhali Thought.
We have found three major words like language, literature, and urbanization. We will make a discussion on the types of words according to the Santali language and Santali society. First, the questions arise that if the Santal community has relationship with urbanization, who are known as Adivasi, staying at interior part of the country, surrounded by forests and hills. Answer of the previous question is yes. The Santal people, we are very much acquainted with urbanization from very ancient period. It is said that the Mahenjadaro and Harappa was also the civilization of the Santal community. This is clearly mentioned in the Austic civilization of India. These are so many civilizations where Santals were staying in Santal language. The place of urban and important place are identified as God. We have found so many gods in Binti like Chai God, Champa God, Badoli God, Koinda God, etc. Till that, the Santals are saying about the God as Dholgung God, Rairangpur God, Kinjir God, Jashpur God, which are urban areas. Now, it is clear that the Santals are acquainted with the urbanization. So the impact of the urbanization on their language and literature may be common factor for Santals, which is to be discussed as per the point wise given below. Santali folk language and literature. It is, we all know that the yearly image of the literature is the folk literature. So it is also in the case of Santal literature, the literature is very rich in folk literature. The Santal literature, particularly folk in literature, is rich in folk literature. It is also an ancient literature. We may found so many words which are deeply related with urbanization. Word like bajar, which is now bajar become converted as market. Hat in Lena, bajar in Lena. Really, it is the original form of the Santali, but now the people of the Santal community also use the word like market instead of bazaar, market. Like so many words have adopted from English, Hindi, Bengali, Odia, and other languages. School, college, university, lasting, medicine, train, alochona, park, meeting, jodcha, like this. Proverb. Proverb is one of the most powerful wings of the folk literature. It is said that proverbs are the wisdom of community, the essence of thoughts and philosophy, and a group of people acquired through the ages. Santali folk literature is also enough rich in the field of proverb. Now a day we may get many types of proverbs which are related with the urbanization, like example like bajar seta, meaning urban dog. Bajar seta doko jhaw jhaw jaw gaya. Santal to nongka bon leya bajar seta doko jhaw jaw gaya. Jadi udia te no bon convert bon translate kan bajare kukuro besi bhukonti एमाने एमिति भुकी भुकी लोकंकु डरेई थांती प्रकृति पक्षरे तांको पाखरे सेमति किछि बड़ न थाए अर्बन डॉग्स आर shouting loudly to create fear really they are not strong enough like rural dog the men are also like that it is also implement for the human being or man ature dan bajar re jugni gaare dahani bajar re jogini dan at village and jogni at bajar. It means men from urban area are more powerful than the villagers. Sometimes men from urban area they are more powerful than the villagers. Nongka ge aba reading se kudum idiatan jodi bajar saw jode kan kudum ko adigan mena akana jemon nongka ko kuduma noa kudum ma joto bon badaya ka ᱤᱧ ᱠᱷᱚᱱᱟᱜ ᱫᱚ ᱟᱨᱦᱚᱸ ᱱᱚᱰᱮ ᱡᱟᱦᱟᱸ ᱛᱤᱱᱟᱹᱜ ᱜᱟᱹᱠᱷᱩᱲ ᱜᱚᱢᱠᱮ ᱠᱚ ᱢᱮᱱᱟᱜ ᱟᱠᱟᱫ ᱠᱚ ᱛᱮᱦᱮᱧ ᱨᱮᱱ ᱡᱟᱦᱟᱸ ᱛᱤᱱᱟᱹᱜ ᱜᱮ ᱠᱟᱛᱷᱟ ᱡᱟᱦᱟᱸᱭ ᱠᱚ ᱛᱟᱵᱚᱱ ᱠᱚ ᱫᱚᱲᱚᱢᱟ उनको गमके को आरो बगिल का बड़ाया मिटन कुदुम देखेल काते आप समाज दड़मा ताबन माझी कुई कर्मी कुड़ी दा जपुत राचा जोगा नोआ उनको ताबन एटा पेड़ा को मना करतो उनको को बुझे हो तो लका हिसाब ते नोके देया मेड सर्वेंट ऑफ द माझी क्लीनिंग देयर यार व्हेन इट इज रेनिंग नोआ ना आंसर मा जतो बन बड़ाई गया नोआ दो गेडी ना उफर कना जहाँ दो दा जो गया ना दो उफर दे केमी नौका को कुदुमा एडिगन तम कुदुम को मना का दिया अदो उनका दो एडिगन हापर को सब बनो नै काटो दिया उनका के अबा सेरे न नौकन का तक मना जहाँ को दो बाजार सा जुड़ो मना कना खप सम जहाँ बन मेना नौका सेरेया नोआ सेरेन तो बंदो हा जतो के बन बड़ा कर गया आजम कर गया बन ए फूल दिला फूल दुमके बाजार नियर रेलगाड़ी रे बइन दे जो मोटर गाड़ी रे बइन दे जो ए फूल बइन चला दुमके बाजार नियर in Santal society full relation it mean for very near and dear like between sister of brother-in-law and sister of sister-in-law sometimes it is also in between male also oh fool let us go for Dumka visit no I am not able to travel by train. No, I am not able to travel by motor vehicle. Oh fool, I have not to go to Dumka visit. Onkal kage, jodi nitoga yugma huyuk kana abwa literature do mana lekha do oral form sundu bununi nito do all to laten ho adigan kita on literature haraburuina ona chika nitoga nwa all to na literature re kalka itu chika kana ओनागे नासेना छाटो मछाते आपको समझता हो दड़ोमिया Santali written literature is very new than the Santali folk literature but it is growing very rapidly in this literature we may found that urbanization tendency for example modern poetry impact of urbanization is the urbanization na jaha katha ko mena kana noa do nitok modern poetry ram tabon mena akat gya ona yete noa kithen mena bangma this may be found in the lifestyle of the people of the all categories and all community where tradition became more and more discourages this type of activity has reflected in modern poetry Santali modern poetry also node ona na deikel kate noa tabarin do am dongoy tibastrat kina ol rajgar dore bagahi bir kana chikate node dom bagiadi politician rin alsian setako ghane ko botor choin head of the department khon ehob kate municipality market footpath dhabi gota pada ko pere akan haram taruk bana तीन रचको अदकिरिंग जीदो दुकुट in this poem the poet has compared the capital city with Bagahibir means in which forest the tigers are in attacking mood. So a girl writes question, why you have left me here alone? Here the Alsian dogs of the politicians are create fear. Drama is very much acquainted with the Santal society and culture. It has also their part of culture. Now, in a day, we may found impact of the urbanization in Santal drama. For example, I like to place here Burka Appeal, Morning Star by Surjananda Hembram. In this play, two female characters, namely Pano and Rano, we are two friends. They have very much peculiar character. They had very weakness about the cosmetic items, dress materials, and also dislike the voice of their own community. They have taken decision to go taken decision to go to Balesar town to fulfill their desires. They have met with the Muslim young man and become falls in love with him. He had paid ₹1 for their day service and ₹5 for their night service. Later, he had married to them and they became living together. This message was read to their native place, and the villagers and their family members have restricted them from their own community. In another part of the drama, when the two women become older and lost their younghood, the Muslim man, so-called their husband, had tried to throw out them from his house. The quarrel between Pano, Rano, and their husband become top level, and the two women had killed him. At last, they also suicide at the train line. Here, it is reflected that how the urbanization become create critical situation of common. In the one act play, Gada Param Redo, Sanga Tenme, you call me brother-in-law, that side of the river, by Chetan Prasad Manjiji, who is sitting here also, is also an example of the effect of urbanization, where he has clearly mentioned that from Mangal, the son of Manji, and Mani, the daughter of Madgu character. The social relationship of the village has destroyed the out of the village at urban area where they have fully independent. This type of life is not good for a society and also for the nation. Impact of urbanization in Santal literature is from very beginning, that is from folk literature to modern literature, is clearly visible, where both positive and negative aspects we are revealing. It is responsible for the readers to choose among them which one to be young. As the society become more attachment with the urban life, the literature had to automatically urbanize. In my view, urbanization of the literature is also a symbol of progressive of the literature. I hope the discussion of today on this topic must be a fruitful discussion, and we have to achieve a conclusion which one is most meaningful, not only for Santali literature but also the whole literary society. Thank you. Johar to all.